Means it's not a red light.
Nope, that means we're ready to go. Look, so here's what we got today, guys. Welcome to Whiskey and Wolves. My name's Evan. I'm the master trainer over at K-Pro Canine. This, of course, is the illustrious Chris Lamy over at Canine Coaching for Chris. And we are here today on location in downtown Long Beach on probably the worst day that we could have possibly chosen to do this, right?
Single.
If you
worst.
can look behind us and realize that the Gulf never looks like that. It's not the Atlantic, okay? It usually looks like a mud puddle. Today it looks like an ocean, right? So, but like, we're out here today on location shooting this because, I don't know, man, we were tired of the studio, weren't we?
I'm not tired of the studio, but I do enjoy being out, you know, amongst our people.
No, for
if
sure.
You will.
No, for sure, for sure.
Speaking of, hello.
Yeah, these guys are coming through, man. This is just normal Gulf Coast life, man. We love this out here. You know, hey, look, guys, as we're shooting today, like, you know, it's gonna be chaos.
You know, I have ADHD, so every time that door opens, I'm gonna get distracted, and I apologize.
Yeah,
but
tell us where we are today,
so
bro.
we are at Coastal Daiquiri in my hometown of Long Beach, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Love this place. They have live music Friday and Saturday nights. They've got all of the beer selections, all of the drink selections, daiquiris. Really great waiters and waitresses. The staff here is fantastic. I come up here regularly, right?
Yeah.
The view, hopefully y'all can see behind us, doesn't get much better.
It doesn't get much better than that. There's a place across the street called Harborview Cafe, which is the absolute best, and I'm going to say it, best breakfast on the coast.
You think so, huh? I need to take you to Daddy's on the Pass.
Let's go Daddy's on the Pass,
Yeah,
bro.
love it. There's some, there's some food places here in Long Beach.
Oh,
Radish
no, for
right
sure.
Up the road,
For sure. Bowls right up here.
Where we were supposed to film tonight. There's some, don't
There's
sleep
some
on
places.
the Long Beach food scene, guys.
No, for sure. Long Beach is where it's at. So, but like, take it for what it is, guys. We're just out here talking today about lifestyle with dogs.
Yes,
right?
having a dog is a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And I think that kind of gets lost at times, right? You're like, well, I just want a dog. I need a dog. Like, a lot of things come into play just by allowing another species into your life. It's like, I mean, if you're going to have a child, you prepare for that. You change things in your existence for that. And you need to do that for a dog. My sister Julia just got a dog. And like watching her potty train that little, it's like 9 weeks old.
Yeah.
Watching her train that 9-week-old, 10-week-old puppy is just like, okay, you know what you're doing. Like,
Absolutely.
you got some skills to I'm proud of you. But
you know, it's funny, man. Like, I just signed up for another seminar because, you know, I'm like kind of a seminar junkie.
Yeah.
Gabe, my son, is coming to me with it, right? And it's a decoy seminar, right? And I just looked at him and I was like, you know, you're getting in a suit, right, bud? And
he's done it before, right?
No, he goes, really, Pop? And I go, yeah, bud, you're gonna get in a suit. You're gonna learn. You know what I mean? Like, you're turning 16. It's
time to become a man.
It's time to become a man, boy. All right. So today,
it's gonna hurt, Gabe. Not a lot, but it's gonna hurt.
A little bit, right? It'll be fine, right? So today's whiskey, though, is that we're drinking the Jameson Black, right? We're empty right now, but they've got another one coming for us. We always kind of... Nope, it's okay.
Shit.
She said we shouldn't say her name anyway.
All right, well, I'm glad I did.
That's right. We'll call her Jessica. It works. But look, Jessica's on her way with another one. We typically finish one off before we get started, don't we?
Yeah, it's called preparation.
Yeah, preparation's real.
Jesus.
But hey, while we're sitting here, why don't we just buddy check this thing out real quick?
So we got a cool buddy check.
Yeah.
This
we
time.
Do.
I know you know what I'm about to say.
Oh, yeah, man. It's about to go down.
I took 2 weeks off of dog training. And
here they come. Sorry, I got excited. I apologize. In the middle of buddy check, whiskey arrived.
Look, guys, Black Label Jameson.
Super good.
I've never had it until a couple weeks ago. Fantastic. Cheers, my man.
I think it dovetails into that buddy check.
Unfortunately, it does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not unfortunately. So, buddy check. I took 2 weeks off of training. Training is, I love my job. You know that. You love your job.
Fantastic, but it's taxing.
This job is tough.
Yeah.
This job, mentally, physically, emotionally, is tough.
Yep.
And so I took 2 weeks off. It's the first time I've done it in about 4.5 years, besides Christmas. And I was a tourist in New Orleans for 2 weeks.
Bro, I'm aware.
And man, oh man, oh man, did I have a time. Biked around, a lot, the entire city. I took my bike down there and we just biked around, ate like kings, and drank like a sorority kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was wild. I came back refreshed. I came back ready. I have more dogs in my house than I should have right now because I'm an idiot and I'm taking another break in a month, but it doesn't matter. The stress is gone. The level of like, hell yeah, I get to come back and do this.
Absolutely, dude.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I freaking love it. So life is good. Life is not unchallenging by any means, but life is good. So
I would agree, man.
I also want to, one more thing. I have a very good friend of mine who hopefully will be interrupting us in this podcast today, Jesus Duran, who spent 20 years in the Air Force training dogs.
Nice.
Who is coming to visit and will be here for a night. So I'm very, very excited about that. So if I get up and go hug a band during the middle of our show, excuse me.
Also, Jesus, if you need a job in dog training, bro.
I've been trying to tell him.
I'm just saying. Hey, listen. No joke. Buddy check, right?
Yes, sir.
I looked at my kid 2 days ago and I was like, man, I can't get happier right now. Like, life has just been really, really good. Of course, during your time in the city, I took a couple days.
Yes,
and,
you did.
And hijinks ensued, right? And we
Hey, you remember when I wrecked my bike?
I do remember when you wrecked your bike. You went, oh no. I looked back. Bro, I looked back, pulled a muscle in my neck, twisting around to find you, just assed out in the middle of Esplanade Avenue, right? Which is just perfect, right?
Bit it.
It was like,
hard.
look, it was like 2 a.m. We were having a great time, right? We had just spent way too many hours at Fritzl's. Do Fritzl's. If you get a chance, you come to New Orleans.
It's on Bourbon Street. Doesn't matter. Go see it. Go do it.
It's on Bourbon Street. Most of the stuff on Bourbon Street's trash. Fritzl's is not.
Is where it's at.
It is legitimate jazz. And I'm here to tell you we had way too much fun at Fritzl's.
Yes, we did.
You know, and dude, we kicked around and we were on all of the electric bikes in the city, right? And so I look around and Chris is just going sideways, and then all of a sudden his shoe just goes flipping into the distance.
Like 30 feet.
Dude, 30 feet.
It was a long time.
Look, I got a buddy of mine who's a paramedic, and he goes, 1 shoe, they're alive. 2 shoes, dead. 100% of the time, right? And I'm like, you were close, bro.
Close.
You were close. So, but like, we had a great time. It was funny. So Chris lays his bike down. I look back. I'm like, oh no, I pulled muscle in my neck. I turned around. I was like, I'm pay for that tomorrow, right? And Chris goes, Chris goes, I'm okay. I'm okay. Where's my fucking shoe, right? And so like, he walks over, sticks his shoe back on. Needless to say, guys, no joke, like right now, as summer is creeping in on us, man, we're just having the absolute time of our life.
Yes.
Right? It could not be much better. Lifestyle experts up top.
Experting this life.
Absolutely, man. And that's what brings us down here on the coast today. Of all days, in the midst of a storm, we were like, is this going to stop us? I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So we thought we'd come down, drink some Jameson. We'll probably get a little something to eat here in a little bit. I interrupted
your buddy check.
Yeah,
Tell me about your son.
I'm in the middle of it, brother.
Oh, you're still going.
Yeah, because this is as gorgeous as it gets.
This is a good one.
You know what I mean? Like, take it for what it is. There are times in life where we go through and we go, man, this is a dark season, and there are times like this where it just doesn't get much better than this.
Preach,
if it gets better than this, I don't know how, right? We've had some great time together. We've had some time to chill on the backside of that. And like lately, like it's just been beautiful. The weather here in South Louisiana, South Mississippi has been absolutely gorgeous.
Atrocious.
But
the last
gorgeous.
couple of days.
Yeah.
It hadn't got super hot, but that rain.
But the rain has been its own beauty.
Well, what was beautiful, it did stay away from us while we were in New Orleans. I appreciated that. But it has been kicking our
Well, that's how you laid that
ass.
bike down, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
It's like halfway
that
back.
That and all the whiskey.
No. But halfway back. No. This is what really happened, right? Halfway back, like it started to sprinkle on us, right?
Well,
and you hit that beautiful koi mural in the middle of the street.
So it's not my fault.
And you were like, no, you weren't too drunk. I would tell you if you were too drunk. You weren't too drunk. You kind of kicked that thing sideways. And here's my favorite part is that you had time to say, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yep, we're going down. Yeah.
Something's happening.
Yeah. And so but guys, here's the deal. We took the girls out. We had a beautiful time. I'm telling you right now, it couldn't have been nicer. We've got some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places to stay in New Orleans. You know what I mean? That are just, I mean,
maybe we need to put up some shorts on the Whiskey and Wolves like socials,
just peeking in, right?
So that people can see what we were actually doing.
Yeah,
it was a time.
It was a time, man. Yeah, because like I've got some Fritzl's footage.
That ain't good.
No, it's great.
Do you remember when that glass hit me?
I do remember when that glass hit you twice.
Get the hell out of there.
Right? And I was like, no, it's time to go, right? But look, no joke, guys. Like, let's get after it today, man. My buddy check's fantastic. Your buddy check's fantastic. Heather doesn't have a microphone today, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to speak for her a little bit, just briefly. Her buddy check's pretty fantastic, right? Because she's been right next to us.
She's married to you?
Right? And she's been right. No, that's not it. Sorry. But, like, it's because she's been right next to us through most of this, right? Like, I checked with her before the show, and she was like, actually, it's pretty great. You know what I mean? So, like, everything's been pretty good in our lives. You know, even at K-Pro today, right? Like, we opened the day, and we were like, we're having a little bit of a day. Today, we knocked down, like, 15 grand in business, and we were like, let's go.
And not to mention, she's a published author times two.
Which
I still haven't even gotten into that second book because the first one made me cry so damn hard.
So hear me out.
In public, by the way. Thanks a lot, Heather.
Shameless plug, right? Like, first one, right? Unbelievable. Second one is These Scars Spell Anthea, right? On your shelves near you, everywhere you can buy that book. Check it out from Golden Bridges Publishing. Absolutely fantastic. Like, go check out her new book.
Yeah, I would love to give you a review. Cannot even open it because of the first one.
As a poet,
I'm telling you.
Look, here's my favorite thing. I told her whenever she first got published, I was like, there's going to be a couple things that happen to you. Number one is going to be like you're going to be a published author. The number two is that we get to call you a poet for the rest of your life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, like, those things are real.
I'm a
Isn't
poet
that right?
And
over there. She's behind the camera today just waving. All right, the topic for today is dogs are a lifestyle.
Yes, they are. Yes,
and we've said this before in about 85 ways.
And we dance around it a lot, right? Like, we talk about this in a way that, like, should be said, but today we're actually saying it.
Yeah.
If you have a dog, if you get a dog, if you go and get a dog, it is a lifestyle change.
It is.
Right? Like, you have to make some changes.
It's like bringing a baby home from the hospital.
Right, it's just like bringing a baby home. And it's amazing, it's great, it's fine, it's fun. But you need to make those changes, right? So what are some of the changes you need to make? Because bringing a baby home is that's a lot.
Well, let's start at the beginning, right? So, like, when we bring puppies home, there are some big changes that we have to do, right? So we always talk about like baby-proofing a home. Mm-hmm. We've got to puppy-proof a home.
Got to puppy-proof.
You know what I mean? So what is puppy-proofing, right? What does that look like?
Yeah.
That means getting all extraneous electrical cords out of the way, right? Puppies like to chew on rubber, right? We give them Kongs and all kinds of other things to chew on. Like, that translates sometimes over to the electrical cord. That's the first thing I look at puppy owners and say.
And anything else that looks like it could be a toy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this is a massive, massive point that I want to get across to people, right? Two things, twofold. One, to your dog, to a new dog, everything is a toy.
Everything's a toy.
Everything.
Nobody knows any rules.
You have to teach them as the leader of that relationship. You have to teach them that this is a toy, and we're gonna have a whole lot of fun with this. This is not a toy, and you're not gonna have fun with that. Two. Right. The second thing of this.
Yep.
Everything that smells like you, they want twice as much.
Valued.
Right? Your socks, your shoes, a paper towel you used, your shirt, right?
The unfortunate G-string.
Yeah, those things aren't unfortunate. Heather, stop it.
Oh my God. All the girls are dead. What did we do?
So I'll tell you a story.
All right.
You ready for story time with Chris?
No, hold on. Story time with Evan first, real quick.
Please.
I have legitimately helped a dog by removing a G-string from the anus. Yep. You knew it was happening.
Gloves?
Of course I wear gloves.
Are you lying?
Maybe a little. Right?
I know I wouldn't.
When I'm down the block and this is happening, dog trainer. Right? All right, story time with Chris.
Okay, so I used to travel with the Secret Service. Me and Kitty would travel with the Secret Service, and when what a lot of people don't know, the Secret Service doesn't have a lot of dogs, right? But they need dogs to secure the president, vice president, and all the the higher level officials. And so I would travel around the country with the Secret Service, me and Kitty. And so we would be in a hotel room. And
got a bug, guys. Sorry.
every single time we traveled, Kitty specifically, every single time I would have like all my dirty clothes in a closet, whatever, right? Kitty was an escape artist. I think we've talked about that. How she's
Absolutely.
escaped. Kitty would go into the closet where I kept all my clothes, right? She would grab my socks and my underwear. Dirty socks, dirty underwear. Leave the shirts, leave the
100%
pants.
of the time.
100% of the time would grab all of my socks and all of my underwear. And she would grab them and she would bring them to her bed.
She would cash them?
Yeah. We would have 2 beds. I had one, she had one. And so
Boy,
she
you
would
were
bring them
sexy.
all to her bed and she would sit there and just munch on them. Wouldn't destroy them.
Nope.
She would just sit there and munch on them. I'd get them and I'd pick them up and like, oh my God, baby, these things are soaked. But you can't get mad at them.
No.
Right? Like they just, again, and like
It's
a puppy,
comfort for 'em.
It's comfort. You're right.
Yep.
So we've talked a lot about the dog's sense of smell. It's how they experience their world, right? If you don't
Absolutely.
know that, you hadn't been watching us. Dogs experience the world through their nose.
Yep.
But their sense of taste is what's that word? Inexorably linked to their sense of smell.
Absolutely.
Right? And so their sense of taste is massive for them, especially with rapport.
Well, they have that Jacobson organ that's directly connected to their nose, right?
Exactly.
So they taste their smells. It's unbelievable.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. And so when your dog is grabbing your socks, you're like, dude, please stop grabbing my socks.
Or shoes.
It is a sign of affection. It's annoying, but it's a sign of affection. So back
Sometimes it's costly.
all the way back to your point, right? How do you puppy-proof your home? I don't think you pick up your shoes or socks, right? I think you leave
say
them.
more.
Yeah. Okay. I think you leave them with the opportunity, knowing that your dog is going to go over there and pick them up, and it gives you the chance to use that as a teaching lesson.
Oh, say
Right?
more.
You have to teach your dog what is a toy and what is not a toy. We just talked about that, right?
Yeah,
This is
for
a
sure.
toy. This is not a toy. But until you have that opportunity, right, then you don't have that opportunity to teach them. So instead of getting angry every time your dog grabs a sock, click on like, oh, this is my opportunity to teach my dog. It's not going to last very long, right? Would you agree?
Sure.
If you take
In
every
most-
opportunity to teach your dog, hey, this sock is not a toy. I mean, what, 3 times, 4 times, maybe?
Oh, but as long as you're consistent and as long as you're effective, because the effectiveness of your communication is massively important.
Yes.
So how do we communicate that?
You're, buddy, I've only had a couple drinks. You're going to hit me where it hurts.
No, I know. Because like the way that we communicate, it's massively important, right? If you go over there and you beat the hell out of that dog for that thing, man, like, is that effective
What are you
communication?
teaching them, right? You're exactly right. So
You're teaching them to fear you if you do that, right? 100%.
Brilliant. Absolutely, yes. And so you hit on one of my favorite things that I've been talking about recently. How do we communicate?
That's a great question.
Right? This is such a simple concept that we overlook it. When
And
we
in
run
how many
past
ways?
It, right?
Yeah.
And how many ways? And like, and guys, ladies, your dog is watching you all the time.
All the time.
So whether you think you're communicating or not, you are, period. All the time, 100% of the time, right? Your dog is watching you. Period.
For sure.
So how do we communicate? In my mind, there are 5 ways that humans communicate with dogs. Ready? Face,
Yep.
voice,
Yep.
more so tone than words,
Intonation,
right? Your
for
tone
sure.
of voice, right? Body posture,
Oh, great.
your hands,
Yep.
and your leash.
Oh, I love all those things.
Did I miss any?
I think you got them.
Okay, so let's talk about that, right?
Oh, what about pressure?
Leash pressure. Or
Body
body
posture?
pressure.
Yeah,
body
both
posture,
in there too,
body
right?
pressure.
That's the only
right,
thing
yep.
I can think of,
Yep,
right? A little
absolutely.
bit of pressure on, pressure off.
Yep, pressure on, pressure off, using your body.
Yeah. Or your leash.
Using your leash.
Yep.
Or even your hands.
That's right.
Right? So these are the ways that we communicate.
Oh, wait a
if
second.
you're-
Somebody just did a nice thing for us.
But
We're
if
just
you're-
we're gonna invite them over and just like yep, it's okay. We got you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, look at this.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna have a great time,
We
guys.
always do.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
So, guys, if you had any question about the Jameson Black Barrel, seriously,
fantastic.
Like, this really caught me off guard.
And available everywhere.
We found one in New Orleans, and
we found one in the condo in New Orleans.
Well, yeah, yes, we did, and it probably had about this much in it, and we killed it. It's
We did destroy it.
brilliant.
It was
It's
fantastic.
beautiful. Give it a shot.
Yep.
Jameson's obviously amazing. This is
And man, thank
Better.
this place for just helping us out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cool. Yep. Absolutely.
Top notch, man. Top
Yep.
notch. right here in Long Beach, guys. Come visit, for real. Like, it is a coastal lifestyle down here.
So let's talk about how we just
Back to
communicated with that
communication.
guy.
That's right. Oh, bring
Let's
it
talk
over.
about how we communicated with that guy. We used our face.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could tell by our look that we were happy, right? I was.
For sure.
I
certainly
used
happy.
my
Look at this.
hands
Are
by
you watching me?
gesturing him
This
over.
is happy.
Dude, you are such a good pourer.
You know what I mean? All right, here we go.
That was beautiful. We can go through this as many times as we want to, in as many ways as we want to, but I think it's important to understand and appreciate how we are communicating, what we are communicating with.
Wait, can I get some fries?
Yes.
Sweet.
Do you want loaded?
Loaded fries would be great. Yeah, send them.
There's a few different kinds.
No, it's okay. Just whatever you think is great.
Well, they got bacon and cheese, cheese, stuff on the sample. Yeah.
When you do pulled pork.
They got it. Hey, look,
Yeah.
we're back. So when we talk about this, right? Like, we jump in, bro. This is island time.
This is my favorite thing I've ever done.
This is my
You know
favorite
that?
thing I've ever done, dude. We do a thing.
Love you, bud.
Love you, bro. But hear me out, right? Like, you're not wrong. We communicate with our face. We communicate with our hands. We communicate with our body. That micro expression you make is really important.
It's
you know what I mean?
extremely important. And that's the thing that, like, even when I, like, and as a dog trainer, I know that you do this, whether you know it or not. I'm positive you do. I see it in humans, right?
Absolutely.
We are all look at my hands right now. Right? I am communicating with my hands. I'm
Gesticulating.
moving,
Absolutely.
right? Like, my face changes as I talk. My body, even though I'm sitting, my body changes as I talk to impress a certain thing. You're doing it all the time.
Absolutely.
You're just not aware of it, and your dog is. So why is this important, right? Why is this so important? One, because as I said, your dog is always watching you, and they are learning. Whether you're teaching or not, they are learning.
100%.
So if you are this angry human
Yep.
that has all these angry physical tendencies,
Yep.
and you're wondering, why does my dog not come to me? Think about what you're telling your dog without actually telling them, right?
When you're
Because there's a
frustrated.
big difference
Yeah.
between, hey, buddy, come see me,
Absolutely.
versus, hey, get over here, come here. That dog ain't coming.
We've said it before. Nobody
no.
shows up for an ass whooping.
Uh-uh.
You know what? You know what I don't do is I don't go running to my wife when she's like, "What are you doing?" I don't do that. I go, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna make myself small, and I'm gonna go, honey.
Chris is calling.
Right? Absolutely. Right? And so, but think about that whenever you're thinking about the way that you present yourself.
Yes.
Right?
And again, we started this podcast talking about lifestyle,
Absolutely.
right? Here's my favorite thing about dog training. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Communicating with a dog is practice for communicating in real life.
Oh, wait. Say it again.
The way you communicate with your dog can be used as practice for your real life. For example, I was not a very patient human being, believe it or not.
No.
Dogs have taught me patience.
Oh, yeah,
and I
for
am able
sure.
to use that patience because dogs need patience in our career, right? Like, dogs don't just get things. They don't. It's unfortunate. Makes our job a little more difficult, but they don't. And so they need and deserve that patience from me, right? And from us.
So I've said it like this, right? I've said it like, dogs brought me home. So I came back different.
You don't say.
Right? So like I came back different from a lot of places, right? And what I would say is dogs brought me home. Right? Like my need to be consistent, my need to be non-reactive, my need to be specific in communication brought me home. You know, and the longer that I've pushed into dog training, the more I've become a dog trainer, the more I've embodied the idea of being a dog man, right? Like all those things, right? Have really, really helped me recenter myself, bring myself back into who I think I was supposed to be. And additionally, right, like really helped me understand my effect on the world around me. Because at the end of the day, right, like I think sometimes we're haphazard with our actions, our emotions, our gesticulations, the way that we move through the world, I think is kind of haphazard as people.
Unconscious.
unconscious, right? Subconscious in some ways, right? In defense, right? And dogs don't respond well with that. We call this at K-Pro, like I teach people to call this an inadvertent nonverbal cue, right? So like and we've talked about this before. We've talked about the and this is kind of a trope in our industry, and in no way is meant to be offensive, but honest. That there's a middle-aged white lady who, kind of, her anxiety just comes into the anxiety of the animal.
Your dog feels
right?
everything.
Because your dog feels it run right down the leash. They feel, they
yes.
understand what's going
Well,
on there,
and so, and this is an interesting point, not to cut you off.
Feel
right?
free.
But like, we say that dogs feel everything. They smell anxiety, right? They smell fear.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I don't know if there's a real answer to this. Maybe you know. Are they feeling it? Are they smelling it? Or are they such experts at nonverbal communication that they see it?
That I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Right.
I think it's a mix. Honestly.
So there was that, and we have. We've mentioned it before on the show, where there was a study out of Boston College, I think it was a long time ago now, over 10 years ago, where they really wanted to understand whether or not your dog loved you.
Yeah.
And they were able to catalog over 127 different facial expressions that people could make that your dog could respond to.
Yep.
So I think your dog is a master at pattern recognition. I think your dog looks at your face and understands pretty intrinsically what you mean by what you're doing. And take it for what it is. As dog trainers, we leverage that, don't we?
Absolutely.
Sometimes if I want a dog to rise to the occasion in
use
defense,
your tools to your advantage.
Right,
Yeah, especially with the work that you do with drive
with biting dogs,
with bite work and drive building. Yeah, absolutely.
So like I'll look at a dog and I'll look at him threateningly, and he'll go, "I'll threaten you back." Right.
That's a beautiful point. Right. Okay. So talk a little bit more about that. I have something I want to say. Talk a little bit more about bringing that drive out and what you do, how you communicate. Right. Using your tools. How do you communicate? Come get me.
So take this for what it is, right? In a lot of good bite work, right, so to speak, right, there's the idea of communicating a threat to the animal, right?
Okay.
And so, like, how are we threatening as humans, right? So, like, we bring that to the table. We dig into that animalistic portion of us, into that posture, into that place. And anybody who's ever seen a couple of guys buck up at each other at the bar kind of knows.
You can see it.
They kind of know what this looks like, right? Like, have you ever been present?
You make yourself big and strong and scary, right? You use your communication tools,
right?
Face, body, voice.
Right. So anybody who, thinks to themselves, hey, look, like, I'm in this place where I need to be threatening, right? And we threaten our, we use that threatening posture in about 85 places, right? I've seen corporate America use it, right? I've seen bosses use it. Funny enough, I've seen real estate agents use it.
Fathers use it.
Where like somebody leans in and they go, "Okay, how about now?" And they maintain eye contact, and then they look at you kind of dead, and they're like, "What about now?" And you're like, "Ooh, interesting," right? So like all those places, right? Like with dogs, a lot of times, like I'll look at them, and I may even bare my teeth. Right, I've got a pretty cool picture.
Absolutely,
love doing that. Like, hey, look, man, if I'm going to threaten a dog, I may look at him and I may peel back my own lips, right? And really show them my weapons of war.
I believe dogs they have to. Dogs have those mirror neurons.
Absolutely.
Right. So just even though it's not necessarily natural for humans to growl and show teeth,
I think it is.
Well, at a certain level, it is. Yes, it's in there.
Yeah.
But I want to take that, right? I want to take what you're saying. You can do the exact opposite. Yeah. Right. And I tell my clients this all the time. They're dealing with like dogs that have fear. You can train an emotional state. Right. Drive expression is an emotional state in a way. Right. It's a little more in depth than that, but to its core, it is an emotional state. You can train an emotional state. Yes, you can train your dog to sit. And yes, you can train your dog to come when you call them. You can also train them to be calm. The exact opposite of what you just described, right?
Bro, yes.
By putting off that calm energy, putting off that calm face and that tone of voice.
So how do we curate that, man? What kinds of things as people do we do to help curate that calm?
Okay, so this is, and I'm gonna be real with y'all for a minute. This is tough for me.
I'm aware, bud.
You know me. This is a tough thing for Christopher Lamy because I'm not a calm person, and it always cracks me up, and it cracks Elizabeth up all the time when clients or people are like, you know, I love being around you. You're just such a calm presence. And I like have to, okay.
And you're like, oh, okay. I'm glad it's working.
Funny.
Yeah, I'm glad it's working. Yeah.
But to me, like I rely on the fake it till you make it type thing, right? Like I have worn a mask for a long time because as I came back a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right. And so I have had to wear a mask and I've gotten very good at it. The dogs see straight through it.
Oh, yeah.
The dogs see straight through it, which brings me back to my first point, which is dogs have helped me control that, like, that idea of, like, why is Sydney Michael looking at me like I'm about to punch him in the face? Oh, I need to take a little step back because everything about me is radiating anger.
Yep.
And it's not necessarily that I'm talking to him bad or that I'm yelling at him, but he feels it, right? Even if I am trying to fake it until I make it, it doesn't matter. They see through it. So to your point, right?
Yeah.
You don't train mad. You don't train angry. You train happy, right?
Yeah.
And I take those words very seriously. But I train a lot. And so I know, oh, we're about to get fries, aren't we?
Oh
my God.
No.
And then I'll like what's something.
Oh, we're going to put all the things.
Hell
What the heck? I'm so sorry.
Is that my mama?
Right. What? The parents lay me on the show. Let's go.
This is my mommy.
And then I did bring y'all extra ice too,
Perfect. Thank you.
just in case.
Mr. Lamy.
Hi, buddy.
How are you, sir? Good to see you again.
Come say hi. This is my dad. Hello.
Hello.
All right, jumping in. Back to body posture. Where are we talking?
So, wait, where were we? I got distracted by fries and parents.
I know. Fries and parents came at the same time. It was perfect. What we were talking about is we were talking about how we curate ourselves for our dogs and how we push forward, and how sometimes whenever we are in that place where things aren't great upstairs, right? We can't help the way that we exude that energy.
And so, and I said this, I'll say it in a slightly different way, right?
Yeah.
What I did and what you are able to do with your dog is I used my dogs as an excuse to feel better, right?
You brought me home.
So he brought you home, right?
He brought me home.
I can't fake it with my dogs. I have to feel okay.
Right.
And I know that. So that means before I go train, I have to figure out a way to calm myself down, to settle, to not be angry, to be in that headspace that my dog can appreciate and resonate with. Because if not, they're going to appease me, right?
Yeah.
But appeasement is not the same thing as learning.
No.
And
appeasement's actually cloudy.
Right. And if you don't know the difference, you can spend 2 to 3 weeks with a dog, and I have, unfortunately. You can spend 2 or 3 weeks with a dog and get near the end and it's like, you didn't actually
learn anything. Yeah.
You didn't actually learn. You've just been reading my body language and doing what you needed to do to stay out of harm's way.
That's right.
You poor thing. And so, again, to bring it back to what we were talking about, your dog can be an excuse for you to feel better, right? And your dog can be an excuse for you to learn how to just be a little more patient, right?
So touching back to that middle-aged white lady that's trophy, right? Can be an excuse for empowerment. Can be an excuse for health.
Absolutely.
Can be an excuse to grow inside and become stronger, right? And one of those things that's really interesting is, like, a lot of times in our society, we suppress a lot of our more strong behaviors, our more strong ambitions, our more strong ideas, right? Because we want to be socially acceptable. But in some places, the dogs don't care whether or not we're socially acceptable.
Well, they don't.
They care whether or not they're safe, fed, warm, right? Like they care about that. And that's so massively important whenever we're talking about this subject is how we curate ourselves. Curation of who we are is massively important to dogs. And it begins with how we think, right? If I think to myself, I have fired clients, this is not a joke. I have fired clients who walk out and talk bad about their dogs, right? Oh, my dog's dumb. My dog's, you name it, right? Like, my dog's a shithead. My dog doesn't know anything. My dog doesn't blah, 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 blah. I have fired clients for that because the reality of the situation is that every portion of your being starts with the thought.
They read you so much better
Absolutely.
than you think they do.
Yep. And if you are thinking that, you are communicating that from the very being of who you are.
And think about, and it makes sense if you really do think about it, right? Dogs don't communicate orally or vocally like we do. They can listen to words, they can learn a vocabulary, absolutely. But it's not natural. It's not intrinsic to them. What is intrinsic? Body movements. Right? When I was in the military and I was out with Kitty or Copy, every tail wag mattered, right? And whether her ears were down, sideways, up, whether her hair was standing up,
what she doing?
Her tail, was it wagging circular or back and forth?
That's right.
Everything mattered if I wanted to stay alive, right?
That's right.
Same thing here. Nothing has changed. I mean, yes, I'm not at risk of death. Thank you, sir. But every movement that a dog makes, let's talk about dogs in play, right?
We just got ice delivered. I'm here for that noise.
Give us a second.
Oh, nice. And, no, I got it. Perfect. I'm out. Oh my God, what'd you do to me?
My bad.
All right,
It's called hydration. Every movement your dog makes matters.
Yeah.
Every movement you make
Matters.
We're just not paying attention to it, right? I'm not paying attention to every movement you make or Heather makes, right?
No.
Your dog is.
But
Your
here's my
dog
favorite.
is watching you nonstop, like I said, and they have nothing else to do.
That's right.
So what happens
All day long.
is they learn you better than you learn them, and they start to train you because they know you better than you know them.
So here's a great question, right? Do you think about where your body language comes from?
Oh, we're going to go there. Yes, I've thought about where my body language comes from. Do you know who I am? Yes.
Yeah, but that's because you're a dog trainer. But the average person that we're talking to today doesn't think about where their body language comes from.
Nature, nurture.
Right? They don't think about like the errant thought that changed the way that they move. Let alone the pheromonal response that happens.
Mean?
Errant means I didn't, intend on it, but it happened.
How do I have the law degree and I'm always asking you what a word means and how to say a word?
I don't
This is
know,
really
dude.
bothering me.
I don't know, but we're going to work on it.
I don't care.
But here's the deal, right? So, but like in that place where, if I'm honest, my mom was a literacy specialist that was published by Yale. So there's the answer.
That's why
right?
you're so smart.
Right. So, but whenever I think about this, right, I think to myself, hey, listen, I'm not worried about what I'm thinking and what I'm doing on a regular basis as a human. I should be.
So there's a word for that.
My thoughts just flow through a stream most often, unless I'm intentional.
So it's called metacognition. You heard the term? Thinking about thinking.
Now we're up top. Let's
Thinking
go,
about
Carl
thinking.
Young.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
It is exhausting.
But it can also be rather helpful, especially when you're dealing with. So here's a concept that I think that, again, something so simple that we just overlook.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about communication. Most people, maybe I've said this already today, most humans don't really know how to properly communicate with other humans.
No,
right?
I have no
we
idea.
do it, it happens, but we're not experts,
No.
right? Communicating with a dog is communicating with a completely different species. And so if you have a dog in your life, you are the leader of that relationship.
100%.
Correct? You have to be a leader. I'm not telling you to be an alpha. I will never, ever tell you to be an alpha.
Because then you'll be a dick.
Right. But just like if you have a child, you need to be the leader of that relationship. You are the leader of the relationship with your dog or cat or fucking bearded dragon, whatever.
Bearded dragons.
If you don't take the time to learn that animal and understand that animal, how on earth can you expect them to learn you and listen to you properly, right?
Great question.
If you're not going to learn their language, why on earth would you expect them to learn yours?
I don't know. It's a great question. I would have to ask the Spanish
you.
around the 15th century.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Because, like, what happened to the Spanish is they came into indigenous cultures and they just smashed it with colonialism.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. The reality of the situation
Very
is...
happy, Heather? You're Spanish, right?
True story. But what happened? No, she's the product of the Spaniards. But here's the deal, right? Is at the end of the day, right? Colonialism just made it on the podcast. However,
About damn time. Am I right, guys?
smash! Hey, clap it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Way
go.
to go
All right.
for colonialism.
All right. So, but here's the deal, right? So when we look at this, we've got to understand that we have to be intentional about our communication. And
Our
I
favorite word,
teach
intentional.
this idea all the time of being specific in as many ways as possible. I'm not just talking about one way. I'm not looking at your dog and going, sit, 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 sit. I'm not doing that. I am communicating with gesture.
You're
I'm communicating.
right.
I'm communicating with intonation. I'm communicating with my words. I'm communicating with my facial expression. I'm communicating with body posture. I'm communicating with the entirety of the idea, right? Because at the end of the day, right, like the honesty is that as many ways as I can communicate is the amount of ways that I should be communicating.
Stacking. Call it communication stacking, right?
Absolutely.
Stack your communications to
Absolutely.
make it easier for your dog to understand.
Right.
But back to like the core concept of I think what we're talking about
Yeah.
here, unless I'm wrong.
I think you got it.
Is you said that like being intentional, not just about this, but being intentional with the time with your dog, right? All of it.
And with yourself in general.
And so, if you can use that time with your dog to be intentional about your life,
Agreed.
and intentional about your movements and your words and your thoughts and your actions, that can transfer over to every other aspect of your life.
Agreed.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah,
Agreed.
that is what I enjoy doing about this job more than anything else.
Yep.
Is yes, I'm going to help you learn how to live with your dog,
100%.
but we're also going to work on how you can live better.
Yeah.
As a human, as a human, because dogs are not just here to be man's best friend. They have way more to teach us than we give them
I think they're here
credit
to teach us
for.
exactly how to be.
You are listening to two combat veterans that came home different,
Yep.
right? That dogs, how'd you say it?
Brought me home.
Brought you home? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine saved my life. Same thing. These dogs have way more to teach us than we give them credit for.
Absolutely.
But again, if we don't take the time to learn their communication and take the time to understand our communication, you're always going to be missing that link.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the idea whenever we're talking about bringing dogs into our lifestyle, is really taking the time to understand exactly what it is that we expect of them.
Yes.
And what it is that they need.
Well, and dogs are fantastic
And how
at
they
meeting,
teach us.
meeting and exceeding expectations.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not clear with your expectations, they're going to miss the mark every day, every time, because
Absolutely.
they just don't understand. One of the
Yep.
things I love about dogs more than I love about humans is they want to do it right.
Absolutely.
Right? You can't say that about every human, right? Unfortunately, there are people that have their own agendas. Dogs don't have an agenda. Right? Dogs want to make you happy. And one of the things...
Wait. Do they not?
That may be an agenda on its own, sure.
Yeah.
That may be an agenda, but more so, what I'm referring to is this idea that like we all have a survival instinct, right? For 100%. If I put your head underwater, you're gonna fight me. Period. Even if you are suicidal, you're gonna fight me.
Right.
Dogs have that as well.
Sure.
Obviously, every animal does. Dogs, I believe, also have this innate down to their core understanding that if my human is happy, I'm better off.
Right.
Right? And it's not like, oh, I'm going to treat this human better so that I can be better. No. It's not a conscious thought. It's a subconscious all the way down, almost down to their survival instinct that they just know. If this human is happy, I'm better off.
100%.
Would you agree?
100%. Well, I think they're really trying to affect survival in that place, right?
Trying to what? Excuse me?
affect survival.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So it's like, hey,
Well, right,
I
and that's what I mean.
recognize,
Like it's so
exactly, right?
core to their survival
Right.
that it's not something that they need to be trained for. They want to listen to you.
They want to be a team.
Right. They want to do what you're asking. You just have to make sure that you're clear enough that they understand.
100%. 100%.
Did we just end the show? Was
I
that
think
it?
we did that.
That was, I think we can say it better.
Up top, bro.
I love you, man.
Hey, guys, check it out. In the idea
Yeah.
that sorry, man, I'm still eating fries. This just happened right here. The fries are too good.
Take it, Buster.
Oh, there are some questions from the audience
yeah,
today.
yeah,
We're gonna walk into, but before we do that, we've gotta shamelessly plug our merch, right?
Nice.
Drink whiskey, pet dogs. You can find it at whiskeyandwolves.com. Catch more bees with whiskey. Let's ride, right? We've also got
And
glasses.
flies, apparently.
Look, we've got glasses, flies today. Unfortunate. We've got coasters. We've got all kinds of stuff over at whiskeyandwolves.com. Come check us out. Help support our show.
Guys.
All right. We've got
hold on. Guess who was our first customer?
host Tony Friday.
Tony motherfucking Friday.
Tony Friday, my dude.
I love you, my man.
Let's go, son. One up for
Question
Tony
from
Friday.
the audience.
Question from the audience. Send it.
I have a question. My question is, does your dog really want to go everywhere?
Ooh,
Yes, he
that's a
wants
good
to get
question.
in the car. I feel like he thinks he's going to the park.
Oh, hold on. I got this one.
Okay.
Can I?
Please, I'm gonna
All right.
add on. I'm gonna add on. I'm sure.
Home Depot or Walmart or
Okay.
a restaurant.
Guys, here's the question. Does your dog really want to go everywhere with you, right? Like, does your dog just think he's going to the park? Does he think he's going to his favorite place?
This is such
Does
an
he
in-depth
believe he's
question.
going to
We
the
could
vet
spend a
every
whole-
time?
We could spend a whole episode on this.
Why is your dog interested in going with you someplace, right? This is interesting. So, here's what I'm going to tell you. I think that your dog is interested in the hyperstimulation of hanging his head out the window if you let him do it, or the hyperstimulation of watching the world run by, right? At an amount of miles an hour that he could not achieve for himself. However, I think your dog is also interested in the relational ability of being right next to you, right?
Okay.
So wherever you go, I think your dog wants to go with you. That's why your dog
because you're
goes
there.
to the bathroom and guards you, right? Goes, hey, look, you're vulnerable. I understand entirely. You got your pants down. You're doing your thing. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make sure that nobody messes with you, right?
I mean, we do the same
also-
for them. I stare at my dogs when they poop.
Me too, right? But
Nice,
I will
friendly.
also say, actually, I turn my dogs out. This is beside the point. But
I watch
I will
it.
say this. I think that some dogs, and we see the proof of this in some dogs, right? Where they are hyperstimulated by a ride in the car. Some dogs we've recommended to ride only in kennels and cars because they'll get car sick, right? They'll get hyperstimulated and begin to drool heavy, right? Because like it's hard for their brain to take all that in. Other dogs, right? And I won't say they're higher functioning or lower functioning, but some other dogs look at the world around them and they go, woo! Just like some people like mushrooms and some people don't.
I like mushrooms.
You know what I mean?
World, by the way.
And so, like, when we look at that, right? From the sideline, we've got a pour. We're going to keep going. No worries, guys. But here's the deal, right? Is when we look at this answer, I think the real answer for me comes in the idea of how much does your dog actually enjoy the hyperstimulation, the experience of riding in a car?
Okay.
Send it.
I don't think I disagree with you completely. I'm going to give you my lawyer answer.
Oh, here's that JD.
It depends.
Yep. Here's that
depends.
Juris
That's-
Doctor
that's the
coming out.
lawyer
Here
answer.
we go.
It depends.
Let's go, LSU.
Know your dog, right?
Yeah.
Does your dog have fear? Is your dog anxious in new places? No, he probably doesn't want to join you everywhere. No, he sure as hell doesn't want to go to a parade.
100%.
No, the noises and the sirens and the people. Hell no, that dog don't want to be out there. No, absolutely not. But there are dogs that really enjoy that the hyperstimulation.
Yep.
Right? I think that a dog can be trained to appreciate a car ride. Even the dogs that do, like you said, kind of overstimulate and salivate and look like they're having a bad time. You can use association to your advantage in that regard, right? If you have a dog that's scared of being in the car, put that dog in a car and go somewhere freaking awesome 4 or 5 times in a row, and then see if your dog doesn't jump straight into that car, right? Whether it's a beach, dog park, their buddy's house, whatever. It's an association.
100%.
If they can associate the car with
dogs
like,
are
oh, I'm going to see my best friend.
That's right. Dogs are
Then
associated
they're going to
learners.
want to get in that car.
Yep.
Right? Now, when they get to that place, whether it's a vet or dog park or beach or restaurant or whatever, you need to know your dog, right? Some dogs are the life of the party. Molly would be out here just bouncing all. I brought Molly to the Humane Society the other day for kids.
We love her.
She loved it. She was perfection, right?
We love her. Yep.
Perfection. If I brought Sydney out there, he would have been a kid and stared at me like, "You fucking did this, man.
You did this, bro.
You see the blood?
You made this
You
happen.
did this.
Yep.
You did this to me.
Yep.
You did this to this
Dude,
child." Right?
like the day-
know
look,
your
look.
dog.
The day that we went to the pool, and Sid kept looking at me like, "I'll bite you."
Has Sid bit you before?
No.
Okay, that's because I
But
always put him
but
up.
he's like,
How many times has he
"I'll
bit
bite you."
He does not like you. No, he does not like you.
So hear me out.
Pick him up because he was snuggling Gabe.
That's right. Because
Of course he loves Gabe. You
Yeah,
love that
because
Gabe?
because he's over there snuggling my kid instead.
Yeah, he's-
right? But here's the deal, right? So like understanding back to the lifestyle idea,
Yeah.
right? Understanding what your dog's preferred lifestyle really is interesting. You know what I mean?
And did you know that your dog has a preferred lifestyle? Did you? Right? So when I have dogs
Because
coming-
Molly's chill, bro.
no, she's not.
Bro, she is
No, she's
around
not.
me.
Well, it's because she loves you.
I know she
She's
does
anything
love
but
me.
chill. She's amazing, and I love her. Chill is not a word. I
Here's my
use.
favorite. My favorite TikTok of all Chris time. Right? That dog
dog
that
you
you
have.
didn't the dog that you didn't intend to have, that's the dog you have. Molly, you're doing perfect, baby. Don't worry about her.
And did you see the look she gave me?
Yeah, she was like,
Yes. You talking about me, Dad? Talking
it was perfect.
about me?
Perfect.
Anyway, great question. The answer is a little more complicated. It's not complicated, right? It's not complicated. Know your dog. Some dogs do love being out in public. Some dogs do not. So if you have a dog that doesn't like people, no, don't bring
Why
him
are we
out to
gonna
a
put him
parade.
around people?
No, don't
If
do
you
that to
don't
your
have-
dog.
this is
Now,
my favorite thing that
hold
happens
on,
in dog
one-
parks,
one
right?
One more semicolon, comma thing.
Ooh,
One more.
Semicolon colon.
Now-
Yeah, all right, here we go.
Now, fear not, right? When you bring your dog from a home outside, if you're doing it correctly, you're training your dog in your home,
You're
in
my
your front
favorite
yard. I know, thank you. Even more your wife? Don't say it out loud. Shh,
No,
doesn't matter. Okay, so you train.
Shut up. You're going to get me in trouble.
I'm a ridiculous human being.
You are ridiculous, but I love you.
All
Go
right.
on.
So if you're doing it correctly, you're gonna start training
I
your
blame
dog
them.
in your home. You're gonna start training your dog like in their comfort zone, and then you're gonna branch out slowly, right?
100%.
So if you bring your dog out the first time
Yep.
and they freak out, don't say, "Oh, my dog doesn't like public." Well, maybe not, right? Maybe they need a little bit of adjustment time. Maybe they need some time to adjust. Maybe they need some time to like just sit there and be cool. Also, if you know me at all, I'm a huge fan of just bringing your dog somewhere and just being. Right? Don't bring your dog out and like, all right, we're going to go do obedience out in front of PetSmart. You're going to be disappointed.
Number one
You're
thing
gonna be
teach your
disappointed.
dog. Number one
Give
thing.
them time to adjust to the
Yep.
area, right? Their nose, they need to understand the area. They need to understand.
100%.
Not see.
Yep.
They need to understand the area.
These fries
so
are
give them
fire.
some time. I know. Killer.
Yep.
Give them some time to adjust. Give them some time, and then coach them through. This
100%.
This may not be an easy process. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to stop. It just means that your dog needs a little more help.
I would agree.
All right.
I would agree. So take it for what it is, guys. Like the number one thing I teach my dogs is how to do nothing.
Yeah, 100%.
How to just chill out.
100%. It's my favorite task.
Right? Because
for
the
myself and
reality,
my dog.
because the reality of the situation is that a lot of people just want their dog to hang out. Just hang out with me. Be present with me. Be in that place where like my day could have been absolute horror, right? My boss could have yelled at me. My wife could be mad at me. My kid could think I'm garbage, right? Whatever it is, right? We just want our dogs to be present.
Mm-hmm.
And as humans, we have such a long history of desiring presence. And this pushes right back into lifestyle and the idea that like curating your lifestyle so that you can curate presence is so massively important.
Read my mind.
One of the coolest things that Chris and I do for each other is that we just hang out. Like whatever homeboy wants to do, I do. Whatever I want to do, he does.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like, hey man, you want to go ride electric bikes on the moonwalk down in freaking New Orleans? Absolutely, I want to do that.
And let's take that just a tiny bit further, right? It's not about what we do so much. It's not necessarily all the times what you do for your dog.
Right.
It's what you are.
Right?
Right? And that's a massive...
It's a huge
Is that
differentiation.
my man, Jesus?
What? Look at this guy right here.
Bud, hey or not, you better come give me a hug.
All right.
I'm going to do this on air.
It's happening.
Yeah, there, old buddy.
Come on, man.
Oh man, it's been a long time. Long time.
Good to
These
see you.
guys
Come-
are having a
come say
moment
hi.
right now. We're going to let them have it, bro.
All right, we're going to
Hey,
finish
Zeus.
this podcast. This is my man.
Thank you, bro.
Jesus, nice to meet you.
Evan, good to meet you, bro.
21?
Oh, yeah.
20 years in the Air Force? Training dogs?
20 years and 8 days, but who's counting, right?
Come on, get in there.
20 years, 8 days in the Air Force, bro. Working dogs, doing work, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This man went through canine school with me. Scooch in just a tad bit. So me and Jesus went through canine school together.
Yeah, we did.
And
Unfortunate. Sorry for you.
had some time. But sit here, we're gonna finish off our podcast in about 5 minutes. I love you. I'm
Let's do
so
it.
glad to see you.
I try to rush.
Are we good?
Say hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nailed it.
He said hi. Nailed it.
You're a star now.
Immediately nailed it. You're absolutely a star.
Next start.
So, hey guys, check it out. We were talking about lifestyle today. This is one of those things that we do to enhance our own lifestyles, right? Like, we bring our boys back in. You know what I mean? Like, we were talking about just a minute ago, bro, like how dogs bring us home
And girls.
sometimes and how they give us reasons to be human again, how they bring us right back to the place because, like, they need us desperately to be consistent again. And it's hard after the things.
Oh, yeah.
Scooch in a little.
You know what I
Scooch
mean?
in. We're gonna get you.
And so,
Dogs are life, man.
dogs are life, bro.
Dogs are life.
So let's close this out, I think. Right?
Yep.
I'm ready to drink with my friends.
Me
Friends.
too. I'm ready to drink with your friend, bro.
What a fucking day.
What a day, bro. Lifestyle at the maximum.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for hanging with us. Our first live podcast.
We did it.
It wasn't perfect, but I think it was perfect.
Yeah, I had fries.
We got fries and whiskey and friends and family.
Yeah.
I wish y'all could see our little crowd over here. It's amazing.
Crushing it.
We will be doing this more often.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say?
Nah, that's about it, man. Hey, guys, check
Zeus,
us out
you got
on
anything to
Whiskey
say?
and Wolves. No, I got you. Ready?
Nah, I'm actually just glad I made it. I was
Come on,
trying to
bro.
hurry up. But
You got it, bro.
I
You
love
got
this
it.
dude, and K9 is everything. So
Talked about this weird stuff. To a segment.
Oh, take a minute, bro.
So, can I talk about your career for a moment?
Why not?
So,
What do you want to drink?
I'll do just the tequila.
Tequila and Ultras.
Tequila and Ultra. Talk about this, dude.
so Jesus and I met in San Antonio when we went through canine school together, and you had been in for
2011.
6
Come on, Lachlan.
years, correct?
6 years. I was already
6
a
years.
staff sergeant when
Yep.
we went.
I'd been in for about 5, and we spent 3.5 months in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, that was a long time together.
not-
he
not
said that was a long time together, bro.
And-
This guy,
and-
it's a long
Baby,
time.
I know already, huh?
I had to take care of him.
not that often.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, probably that often.
Okay,
we
that
had,
often.
we had some time.
Yeah.
We had 3.5 months of time. Real good time. Jesus spent
On your chain, bro.
the next
Just clip it.
13, 14 years.
Yep.
Man,
Next 13, 14 years training dogs, right? Out of
Absolutely.
San Antonio. Not only did he train dogs, but he also trained the people that were training the dogs. He was so the Air Force is actually in charge of all of the dog training in the military. Not a lot of people know that, right? It's the Air Force.
Yep.
The Army's in charge
hub.
of the veterinary clinics and all the veterinary services, but the Air Force is in charge of all of the training. And Jesus not only trained some of the dogs that went out to the service, all of the branches, but he also trained all of the branches and the human handlers like myself that went through handlers course. So real quick, not real quick, take your fucking time. Tell me about your career, man.
After me and you were done, I moved on.
Which is obviously the best part of your career, right?
It actually was.
It actually was. He said it actually
Yeah,
was,
but
bro.
back then it was different. I was a little. Back then it was different. I was a little angry, you know.
Bro, everybody.
But they liked me, so I was good. So I took care of them. I
Real
smile
recognizes
now
real.
and everything, so we're good. You know,
He said I smile
Therapy
now.
works.
It's amazing.
Just saying, therapy works. No, I moved on after I was
Therapy
done.
works.
I was actually
Say more.
stationed in Mount Home Air Force Base when I went to K-9 school,
Yeah.
and then as soon as I got back, they sent me to Abilene. That's where they sent me.
Nice.
Dias Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Abilene,
We're
Texas.
close to your
Yep.
family.
Yeah, I chose that base to be close to family, and I got there, had my first dog, great dog, Vader. Obviously, a lot of things happened. He ended up passing away. I still got him at home, but after that, it wasn't the same. It was just my mind went to straight train. And it took me a while to get back to, yo, dogs got feelings too, man.
Bro.
Because I got some dogs that just looked at me and said,
Bud,
you
that's
ain't
gonna be
nothing. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're
We're gonna have a sit. We're gonna have
real
a sit
talk.
down.
Yeah, real talk.
And I understood, okay, I can't be that way. Just because I lost my dog, it doesn't mean I have to be that way with every single dog.
Sir, you're hitting on something
Um,
real.
And it takes me a while. I'm still strict. You can ask my wife. I'm strict. Even with her dogs that I inherited, the Husky, which she just recently passed away, I hated her with a passion.
Oh, blessings.
Oh my, she was so smart.
Huskies are
Yeah.
You would tell
Huskies
her
are
what
unbelievable.
you would tell her what to do. She look at you like, nah.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I was like,
Nah,
okay,
I'm a
okay.
husky, bro.
No, I know Huskies.
But
I do husky
in
things.
the end, she turned out to be my favorite. So she was.
Oh,
she was
look
awesome.
at you, bro.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Came across, huh?
We actually have her at home. She's sitting there. She's back home. But anyway, went to Dias. Nobody wanted to get the job at San Antonio. Nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted to go train dogs and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I was like the last guy to ever be a kennel master or trainer because we had too many people.
No way, huh?
They went down the whole line, called everybody, called me last. Hey, Duran, you want to go to San Antonio? Yes.
Really?
I just didn't want to be at Dias. I felt like I learned whatever I had to
Right.
learn, and I needed to learn something different. I needed to learn from scratch. This is just handlers. Dogs already know what they're doing. You just got to make sure you don't mess it up. Can we curse here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't fuck it up. That's pretty much what it is. It's push button dogs. I hate those. I want to start from the beginning.
I don't want a robot.
Yeah.
And I fixed all the dogs I had. I could sit here and say honestly that I fixed them.
Yeah.
Or I did something to turn it around, and then I shared that knowledge because nobody wants to share it. They want to hoard it just
Yeah.
because they want to be better. Well, you suck.
Gatekeepers,
If
bro.
you hoard it, you suck.
Yep.
I guarantee you do that with this dog, it ain't gonna work. It's just everything's different. Every dog's different. You just put it in your pocket and use it later on down the road.
That's right.
So I took the job, went over there. They asked me if I wanted to go to handler's course. I didn't know that I had to choose. I looked at Mr. McKinney. I was like,
Handler's course meaning like
Teaching
when
the
a- when a-
handlers
when a-
instead of the
a person
dogs.
goes through the training.
like us.
you teach.
Yeah.
We had
person,
our instructors.
right.
Those were our instructors.
That's right.
They wanted me to be an instructor. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. I came here for dogs.
with the
It says here
dogs, yeah.
dogs on the paper. Well, no, if you want to be, nah, I ain't trying to be no instructor. I had a degree and everything. I could have done it right away.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, nah. I went to the grind and it was amazing. Everything was opened up. I was like, there's so many ways to skin a cat.
Knowledge-wise, you know?
Knowledge-wise,
Yeah, yeah,
everything. I mean, yeah, we had little fights and everything, but
and
it was
where
fun.
y'all were at, right? Because y'all were getting puppies
back in the day.
right? You were getting puppies, and you had to train them up to a point where you would send them out to bases, and the bases had to have like a product.
Yeah,
Right, they have to have these scents. They
I
have to
don't-
have 9
yes.
scents, right? If I'm correct, they have
Yeah.
to have bite work already.
That back in the day was
instilled.
when we still had Semtex and all that stuff.
But so you were taking dogs that have no knowledge,
Nothing.
and getting them to a baseline
Basically, what it is
over and over and
vendors
over and
bring
over
them and they
again.
know what we want
Right.
when we
Mhm.
buy
Yes,
them.
yes.
But we're not stupid. We're gonna test them in certain ways and
Right.
try to scare them. I was great at scaring dog. It was amazing. Mr.
don't
Clayton,
say.
Mr. Clayton showed me so
Hey, you
much.
remember that time I scared you in your truck?
Yeah, you did.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's one of my
That was
favorite memories
hilarious.
of all time.
You really did scare me.
I
Actually,
know. I saw it in
was
your
being
face.
honest.
I know.
I was so mad at you.
I know.
Nobody would sneak up on me.
I know. I
Well,
loved it.
Anyway, I'm smiling now. We're good. But no, what we were saying about the dogs. I'm trying to make sure I don't get this wrong because I don't want to lie or anything. But like a year and a half to 2 years old is when we buy them and all that stuff. That's when we have to start training them and you know we gotta hurry because you got to use all that drive and use it to your advantage without having
dogs.
So that's all it is. But it was so hard because you had 120 days to push a product out.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we were tired. 18 dog trailers. We were out there all day in the sun, knocking it out, but people don't see that.
No.
So when we got handlers in the field sending us, hey, this dog sucks and this and that, I was like, did you read the paperwork? Did you read on the records? Did you do what you're supposed to do?
I bet you
Because I
did.
gave you all the answers
That's right.
to the test, but they don't listen. But anyway, that was the old school way. Today's different. It's everybody's
getting better?
Everybody's
All-
thinks they know everything now.
So I have some questions for you. I'm not going to waste
But I
time on the
do know everything,
podcast. I am very glad you're here. I love you. I love your face.
I love you too, bro.
I appreciate you being here.
Let's stop.
Oh, there it
Guys,
is.
whiskey's done.
Whiskey's done. Podcast
Our
is
show's done. I love you guys.
Hey, check it out. Like, follow, subscribe at whiskeyandwolvespodcast.com. Hey, everywhere that podcasts are available, we're there, right? Spotify, Buzzsprout, whole 9 yards, right? YouTube, of course, right? Come check us out.
Wait,
and
Mike.
don't remember, or don't forget, whiskeyandwolvespodcast.com.
Yeah.
You can get our merch over there. You can hang out with us. We're always
That's
gonna
awesome.
we're always gonna be just a little drunk and a little doggy.
Just a little bit. And you can
Right?
I like that.
almost
I
be
like
as good
that.
looking us as if you wear our t-shirts.
If you wore our
Almost.
t-shirts, you might be almost as good looking as us. We got to get Jesus.
And first person, listen,
Oh no!
first
with
person,
the Trump hands.
Oh,
this
wow.
guy.
first person I see wearing one of these shirts, one, I'm gonna hug you, but also I'm gonna buy you a whiskey.
Two.
Got a creeper
Two.
coming.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. If I see you wearing my shirt, absolute, not a joke, free course of training.
I'm wearing your shirt. I got a dog I could use. Sitting
Not
You-
just
hey,
free.
you get free course of
Absolutely
training.
free.
All right,
All right, guys.
Hey, look.
I love y'all.
Catch you next time. Like, subscribe, follow.
Taco.